Not only was the laptop proven to be real, but it was also proven that Joe and Hunter were indeed taking money from China. Remember, on the laptop, there was an email where Hunter said he had to kick back 10% for the big guy. Money to be allocated as follows: 20% for H, that's Hunter, and look at the bottom, 10% held by Hunter for the big guy.
You're the big man, I think. Your son said we have to give 10% to the big man. Joe, what's that all about?
When Joe was confronted about this email, listen to the first thing he says.
Damning evidence in the FBI file that you sold out the country. Do you have a response to the congressional Republicans?
Where's the money?
That money that he took from China went through 20 different companies before they got to Joe. 17 of those 20 companies didn't even have employees. The whole purpose they were created was to hide the money before it got to Joe. And Joe never thought in a million years that that money would be traced back to him. But it was.
Northern International Capital, a Chinese company associated with CEFC, wired $5 million to Hudson West 3, a joint venture established by Hunter Biden and a CEFC associate. Then Hudson West 3 sent $400,000 to an entity owned and controlled by Hunter Biden. Next, Hunter Biden wired $150,000 to Lion Hall Group, a company owned by James and Sarah Biden. Sarah Biden then withdrew $50,000 in cash from Lion Hall Group. Later the same day, she deposited it into her and James Biden's personal checking account. A few days later, Sarah Biden cut a check to Joe Biden for $40,000.
Do you see all the steps Joe and Hunter took to hide this money? And by the way, did you also notice that Joe got $40,000 of the $400,000 payment, which just happens to be the 10% Hunter mentioned? Everybody was asking for the smoking gun. Here it is. What happened? Nothing, because they're Democrats.